Good morning, children. Class 4 Mathematics. We are in which chapter, children? Chapter number 5. So, we are in chapter 5. In our previous session, we have completed page number 42. We have gone through the concept, everything is over. Now, we are following the textbook problems. We are completing one by one. Okay. So, now, today we will do page number 43. Okay, children. How much ever we can complete it, let us complete. So, page number 43, estimate problem. So, as I told you in our previous session, estimate means what? Approximate value. Yes, you have to round off the numbers to the nearest tens or hundreds or thousands, and then you have to find out the solution for that. Okay, children? So, estimated value means rounding off to the nearest approximate value. It is not the exact value. It can be done, it should be done actually orally. Okay, about how much, whenever in the question it is given about how much, then that time you will do the estimated value. So firstly, page number 43, this is the first question, just estimate and write. First question, Sridhar spent rupees 68 on food and rupees 99 on toys. As the jatara. About how much money did Sridhar spend at the jatara. So firstly, children, everywhere you people have to understand the question. Till you understand the question, you cannot solve it. So let us first try to understand the question. Okay, children? So firstly, what is the first part here? Solution. So now I'll explain the question, children. Sridhar spent rupees 68. How much money did he spend? 68 rupees on food and 99 rupees on toys. And these all things he is doing on Jatara. And here the keyword about how much. About how much means nearest to the, that one you have to find out. How much did he spend? How much? Again here, how much means what you will do here? Addition. Yes or no? How much did he spend on the Jatara? Okay, how much means addition. Okay, children. So now let me write the steps. Amount spent on food. How much did he spend on food? Rupees 68. So 68, round off to the nearest 10. What is the nearest 10th? Because it is a 2-digit number, so you will be rounding off to the nearest 10th. So here it is in ones place, it is 8. To round off to the nearest 10th, you will check the ones place digit. In the ones place, it is 8. So 8 means 8 is greater than 5. 5 or more than 5, you have to go to the greater side. So first of all, 68 lies in between 60 and 70. Yes or no? 60 and 70. 68 lies in between 60 and 70. Yes, so 8 is greater than 5. So you have to go to the greater side. Greater side is 70. So It is nearest to 70. Understood, children? Is it clear? The next one. Amount spent on toys. Amount spent on toys. How much amount did he spend on toys, children? Rupees 99. So then again, 99, round off to the nearest tens. So 9 is greater than 5. 9 lies in between 90 and 100. Yes, 9 is greater than 5, so go to the greater side. So 9 nearest is 100. Understood, children? It's in the simple way. So then, so what is the nearest ones we got it? 70 and 100. So as per the question, how much means what you have to do here? Addition. So 100 plus 70. So how much did you get it nearest? So 170 rupees. You do it this one orally. 170 rupees. This is an approximate value. Approximate value means not exact answer. It is just a rounded to the nearest hundreds or tens. Okay, rounded off value, approximate value. Understood, children? So this is our first question. Now let us go to the second question. Okay, so second question. Gayatri had rupees 98. Gayatri has rupees 98 when she went to the Jatara. When she went to the Jatara. She spent rupees 42. She spent rupees 42. She spent rupees 42. About how much money is left with her? About how much money is left with her? Left with her. The solution for this one. So let me first explain you the question, students. Gayatri has rupees 98. How much money in 98 rupees Gayatri is having? When she went to the market, when she went to the Jatara, she was having 98 rupees. And in the Jatara, she has spent how much? 42 rupees. Yes, about means what you will do here? Estimated problem this is. So about how much money is left. Left means what, children? Subtraction. Yes, left means subtraction. Yes or no? Left means subtraction. So now let us solve the problem. You understood the question? So let us write the steps now. Gayatri has money is equal to Gayatri has money is equal to 98 rupees. So 98 rupees, round off to the nearest 10. So 98 lies in between 90 and 100. Yes, so 8 is greater than 5. So it will be to the greater side. 98 is nearest to 100. Got it now? Then, second step, amount spent on Jatara. How much did she spend? 42 rupees. 42 rupees. So now let us round off to the nearest one. 42 lies in between 40 and 50. Okay. So 2. 2 is round off to the smaller side. So what is the smaller side? 40. So 42 lies nearest is 40. Got it, children? Okay. So now let us do the part. What is the next thing we have to do here? We got the number. Okay, now. So do the subtraction part. 100 minus 40. So 100 minus 40 is how much? Do it orally in your mind. You'll get 60. So 60 rupees. Approximately 60 rupees is left with Gayatri now. Don't worry, children. These notes anyhow I will give you your classmates. Okay, children. Understood? How much money is left with Gayatri? Approximately 60 rupees. Okay. So now, in our next class, let me teach you not in next class, children. Let me continue. Okay, children. So now, I'll just teach you the estimated, the keywords, how to identify the word problems, whether it is addition, subtraction, or what, how to differentiate. Okay, children. Now, let us just understand the keywords. Yes, keywords, when you cannot understand the word problems, you people will be finding very difficult. So, just if you see the keywords in the word problem, you can differentiate whether the problem is addition or subtraction. So, what are those keywords that I will say you now? Okay, children? Addition and subtraction keywords to identify or to differentiate the word problems from addition or subtraction. So firstly, what is the symbol of addition? Plus. So whenever plus comes over, that means you will do add. Then this one more word. Add means also you will do addition. All together word comes over. All together means also what? You're combining the things, combining the numbers in the mathematical term. And comes over means you will do addition. Both comes over means you will do addition. In all, addition. Sum. Sum is nothing but the result of addition. The result of the two numbers is called sum. Yes, total. Anyhow, you know that. Total means you will do addition. Combine. Together. Yes. Increase. Plus. Plus anyhow I told you. Then more than. More than. Join. How much? Much more. So these are some of the keywords which I have joined together from all the word problems. Apart from this also you can get it, children. Okay, these are some which I have just identified it from the word problems till now. So now what are the keywords for subtraction? So the subtraction, the result of subtraction is called difference. What is the result of subtraction called? Difference. Fewer. Minus, symbol of subtraction. Minus. Gave away. Gave away. Take away. Yes, take away. How many more? How many more? How many less? How many less? Shorter. Smaller. Remain. These all keywords you are just seeing it previously also. Now, left out. Save. Change. Decrease. So these are some of the Keywords, children, if these keywords you find it in the word problems, so by seeing those keywords, underline that and do the part. Okay, children, remember this keyword, and it is not compulsory that these only keywords will be there. Okay, children. Okay, so now the next one is the estimated value. So estimated value means what, children? As I told you, estimated value means nearest to. Yes, about how much. Nearest value is called the estimated value. So estimated value. So what is estimated value? Estimated value means nearest value. Round it off to the nearest number. Rounding off the number to the nearest tens or hundred. Tens, hundreds or thousands as per the digits. Yes, if it is 2-digit number, you will round off to the nearest tens. If it is 3-digit, you will round off to the nearest hundred. The same way, if it is 4-digit, you will round off to the nearest 1000. So about how much? About how much? This is the keyword which is used in the estimated value, estimated sum. Yes, just now we have done some problems. Yes, children, it is not the exact value, not exact answer. Approximate number, approximate answer it is. Okay. So when you go to the market, you just need to have, you will be seeing that you have to buy some things, you will make a list of items, but you will just round figure those answers, those rates. Yes, some you will write it if you say that you have to buy tomatoes. So tomato 1 kg will be 50 rupees. Yes, like that you will round off one more. It can be what you will say, ladies finger. Ladies finger will be some around 60 or 70 rupees. Okay, so round off you will just count it totally. Orally you will do the sum and you will ask that sum of amount. So 70 plus 50 how much? Excellent. 70 plus 50 how much? 120 rupees. So you will say your mommy to give 150 rupees. Yes, if it is more or less, you can adjust it in that way. So this is called the estimated value. Estimated sum of amount, you will take it back, is called the estimated value. Okay. Okay, children, understood? Estimation problems, we do it orally. To get the answer, orally we do this. To make our calculations more simpler and easier, we use this. Okay, children? So by this, the session is completed. So in the next problem, I'll give you some extra problems which is not there in the textbook and we'll solve that. Some problems I'll do it and some problems you will do it. Okay, children, I'll give a homework and I'll give the PDF file of that one. You can check the answers, and apart from that, I'll give you the worksheets, children. And as far as worksheets are concerned, children, it is advisable to better please go through the new separate book. In that you write all the worksheets, children, so that because many worksheets are there, and if you go on writing from the back side of your classwork will be finished. So better take one new book and write in that all the worksheets, both question and answer, and do the practice. It is not only meant to write the question and answers and keep the heading and go away. Worksheets are meant to practice. Okay, how much you practice, that much it will be good for you. Okay, children. By this we complete our class, children. Related to this, I'll give you the notes. Okay. Thank you, children. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.